Assalamualaikum and hi guys! So today we are going to tell you a bit about the business that we choose for our aircon project, which is a bakery business named Manis Bakery. So here's our group members. Firstly, Fasha Nur Insyirah binti Shahrir with matrix number F01506. The next member is Irdina Afifah binti Khairi with matrix number F01340. Last but not least, Nur Atiyah binti Zainudin with matrix number F01539. Manis Bakery is a dessert business that sells dessert-like cakes, bread, pastry, and traditional cake. They also accept orders for special occasion like birthday. Next, the bakery name is taken from the owner's neighborhood, which is Taman Manis, and it starts operating from home until now that they have a bakery shop. Thirdly, the business is managed by the manager, Ms. Radinurul Ain, where she explains that Manis Bakery is specialized in baking cakes with 10 years of experience in this industry. She also mentioned that she went to a few baking classes to sharpen her skill and taught their workers later on. In a month, they produce 165 cakes roughly in their production. On top of that, the owner started doing the business as a part-time business before decided to make it a full-time business in the past 2 years. In this business, the direct labor involve bread baker, cake baker, and pastry chef. As for indirect labor, it only involves one figure, which is practical employee. Moving on to the manufacturing overhead. There are a few items that cannot be traced to the product, which is pen, paper, cleaning supply, and stationery. Next, for the item that can be traced to the product is date, cake topper, sticker product, and plastic packaging.
This is a calculation of cost for 1 month. The selling price for each product is determined by taking the cost to produce that product and multiplying it by 4. This is because there are a total of 4 categories that the revenue for each product needs to go into. First, the cost of the product itself, then the delivery and marketing fee, next wages, and lastly profit. Here is an example of how the price of one cake had been determined. The price of the cake is 28 ringgit, in which 7 ringgit is the product cost, 7 ringgit is the delivery and marketing fee, 7 ringgit is the wages, and 7 ringgit is counted as the profit. Next, to find the break-even, we needed 4 elements, which was contribution margin, unit contribution margin ratio, as well as the fixed cost. To find the contribution margin, we had taken sales for 1 month minus the variable cost in that month. From this, we had found that the contribution margin was 9,183 ringgit. Then, to find the unit contribution margin, we took the 9,183 ringgit divided by the total units produced in that month, which was 165, giving us the unit contribution margin of 56 ringgit. On the other hand, to find the contribution margin ratio, we took the contribution margin of 9,183 ringgit divided by the total sales made that month, which was 23,000 ringgit. The ratio that we had calculated was 39.93%. Lastly, to find the fixed cost, we had taken the manager's salary, cashier's salary, as well as the rent of the premise, as those prices did not change for each month. We had found the break-even in both units and ringgit. To find the break-even sales in units, we had taken the fixed cost and divided by unit contribution margin, giving us the answer of 93 units. To find the break-even in ringgit on the other hand, we had taken the fixed cost and divided by contribution margin ratio. From this, we had found that the break-even in ringgit is 13,148 ringgit. Both of these information tells us that the bakery needs to sell at least 93 units or equivalent to 13,148 ringgit per month so that they can keep operating.
Moving on, we're gonna show you guys the process of making lotus biscoff cheesecake. The ingredients are 120 gram of butter, 1 kilogram of cream cheese, 100 gram of lotus bread, 400 ml of whipping cream, 70 gram of icing sugar, 100 gram of lotus bread as toppings, and 2 to 4 pieces of lotus biscoff. To make lotus biscoff cheesecake, firstly, we must melt the butter. Secondly, blend cream cheese until it is soft. Then, insert lotus bread and blend until well. In another bowl, mix whipping cream and icing sugar together. Insert the mixture into the cheese mixture earlier. Then, mix the mixture until evenly. Last but not least, lay the mixture with lotus biscoff in a small container. And here is the final products.